Now more coverage of the last major anti-war demonstration in Washington, D.C.
Soldiers, college, not
Wally, where are you from?
Providence, Rhode Island.
You're dressed in orange and you have signs about Guantanamo. What's your concern in that area?
Well, my concern are two, and that is first and foremost, like most people who have any sort of political conscience or haven't lost completely their moral compass, the base should be closed immediately insofar as it continues to be a site of illegal detentions and God knows what else, probably still torture going on. So first of all, it should be closed as a military and detention center, but even more importantly, people don't ask the question, what are we doing there to begin with? Where did Guantanamo come from? It's not in the United States. The United States should give that land that is stolen from Cuba back to the people of Cuba and close down and move out.
Now you mentioned torture. Could you explain what happened at Guantanamo in that regard?
Well, I mean, I think the whole world is aware of what has happened and perhaps might still be happening, where people falsely detained without benefit of, or without even being accused of, or knowing what crimes they were accused, without internationally respected legal protections, were tortured. We know that. We're tortured. Waterboarded, various other kinds of torture. It's a crime against humanity.
Now, I would assume some of the people there did take part in hostilities against the U.S. What should be done with them?
You bring them to trial. You go through the proper internationally safeguarded legal processes. You use civilian courts, not military tribunals. Those are kangaroo courts. Okay? You go through and show the world that if indeed someone was guilty of a crime, well, they will get a fair trial and appropriate steps will be taken. But this mass arrest of people who don't even know why they've been arrested, why they were being detained, denied any kind of rights under international sanctions such as the Geneva Conventions. This is a crime against humanity. This is an outrage.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for interviewing me.
Now I'm recording. That's better.
And see if we can't connect the dots between the war and you know, the economic malaise of our country. Wall Street notwithstanding, you know, it's just 57.7% of the budget, discretionary budget, goes to DOD. As for the flag is out of Vancouver, British Columbia, from adbusters.org, and it replaces the state stars, the stars of the states, with the corporate logos.
Good afternoon. My name is Aisha Fleury, and I'm here to represent the Black is Back Coalition for Social Justice, Peace, and Reparations. We are thankful to have a space today to speak about the U.S.'s ever-broadening assault against oppressed peoples of the world. We stand in solidarity with anyone who is fighting to retain control of their lands, resources, and dignity. We are against this imperialist-driven war which seeks to monopolize the world's resources at the cost of the lives of innocent men, women, and children. They say they are doing this for us, when in reality most citizens of this country don't even know what these wars are for. The U.S. is threatening Iran because it says it's a threat to the Middle East. The U.S. has invaded and devastated Iraq because of some imagined weapons of mass destruction. They side with Israel when they occupy the lands of the Palestinian people illegally. They militarize Haiti and undermine their government cloaked in a robe of humanitarianism. They've launched AFRICOM as a means to control the people and steal more resources from Africa. This is the government that says it's working in our interest. But Black is Back Coalition is here to say that it's not in our interest. Terror is terror, and this government is carrying out a terroristic agenda around the world, and because our president has a brown face, we are supposed to look away. In our neighborhoods, we continue to lose our homes, and unemployment is not improving. Many black communities are in a state of perpetual police repression, but this is just a continuation of a history of terror. This country was built on the blood of millions of people and continues to oppress these very same people.
Sisters and brothers, my name is Brian Becker. I'm the National Coordinator of the Answer Coalition. I want to to thank you all for coming. There are going to be thousands more joining us between now and 1:30. The coalition received nearly $10,000 in fines in the last 2 weeks for the crime of putting up an anti-war poster. In Los Angeles, 2 of our organizers were arrested on felony charges for putting up an anti-war poster. They faced trial. They were given $20,000 bail each for having put up an anti-war poster. The same thing happened in San Francisco. We had to post $50,000 in bail so that 2 people could get out of jail for the crime of allegedly putting up an anti-war poster. Now let me ask you, why is it that grassroots organizing, the traditional methods, putting up posters, handing out leaflets, have become a crime? It's because the government fears the people. They know that we can organize. They know we can take this message into our communities, our campuses, into our workplaces, and yes, right into the rank and file of the U.S. military and say we won't fight for imperialist wars.